Gosh, yeah. Morning swim together. It's almost like we are a real couple. Oh, come on. You're the one who invited me, right? And the least you could do is make me breakfast.
Hey, could you concentrate? We need to make sure that this class runs smoothly today.
Stress, I've got it all covered.
We need to prove to Michelle and D'Amato that we can make this money legitimately.
And we can. And I'm not going to do anything to stuff that up. Now, if we want to do this properly, we should probably provide food for the class.
The point is to make money, not spend it.
That's why you go to Raid Harrods. Pick up something cheap.
And where are you going?
Set up the garage. I'll meet you there. Oh, and seeing as you don't have time to make me breakfast, you can pick me up an egg and bacon roll or something. Here's to the straight and narrow.
So when's your interview?
Well, they said they'd call to confirm, but I think it's looking good.
Right, so you'll be working at Docklands.
Yeah, well, the commute's not great, but it's good money. And, I've just realised that I'm not cut out for a life of leisure. Great. Just lost my appetite.
You've got no right to interfere with my family.
Yeah, and you've got no right to talk to my wife like this.
Here we go. The two of you again. You're both trying to brainwash my son.
No, we're trying to help your son.
Well, after your little talk with Clem yesterday, he's headed off back to Perth.
Oh, well, if he thinks that he's going to be happier with his mum, then good for Clem.
Business is one thing. But when you interfere with my family...
What, Ezra? What are you threatening us with?
For starters, I've heard about your latest job application. I gave the hotel a call and told them what kind of a manager you are. They were astounded to find out how poorly you manage the budget. Overpaying junior staff, sending people on cruises.
You have no right to do that.
I was simply providing a character reference.
Was that it? Are you finished?
For now, I am. Good luck trying to find a job. You'll need it.
He's not going to let up, is he? Did you hear that?
Sure did.
Apparently, he thinks that it's our fault that his son wants to stay away from him.
Good on Clem, I say.
Well, Clem came to see me last night. He was very upset. You were right to ask questions about Chloe.
Posse. Wow, look who it is, Lady Muck.
It is my day off and I am allowed to treat myself.
Oh, well, I think there's something missing from this picture.
A chocolate croissant. And if you really loved me, you would go and get me one.
No, a handsome man to share the spa with. And I don't know why, but Mark Brennan's name keeps popping into my mind.
I know that you're only saying that because you just want to have a really good perv.
Oh, well, there could be some truth in that. But that's not why I'm saying it. I am just so pleased that you two are dating again because I may have said it before, but you two are perfect for each other.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
Because he is the most decent man you have ever been with in your life.
Yes, Mum, I get it. He is your fantasy son-in-law. But the only problem is, it turns out he doesn't know me at all because he has booked us both in for an automotive class this morning because he thinks that will be fun.
If you're doing it together, it will be fun.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, but I cannot think of anything more unpleasant.
Oh, it's not about the class, it's about the company.
Oh, well, look, if you think it's such a good idea, you're more than welcome to take my place because I'm not going. Hey!
Get in there, get dressed. You are going on that date with Mark Brennan and you are going to have fun. Do you hear me? Come on. Lovely.
Oh, I hope catering's better than that today.
Excuse me?
Oh, you didn't know that, Mark signed us both up for the course at the garage.
What? It's not really something that you're into.
Oh, well, life is all about getting outside your comfort zone.
Morning, ladies. Your mechanical advisor has arrived. However,
Why is he in his uniform?
I'm really sorry to do this to you. I'm going to have to meet you there. I'll need it down at the station.
Oh, no. Why? We should just give it a miss. What a shame, but there are some things that just can't be helped.
No, you should still go. It's all paid for. You may as well.
No, I would feel so bad doing it without you.
Naomi, I want you to go, okay? You're the reason I signed us up for this.
Really?
Yeah, look, I know that you like to be wine and dined, but I also know that you're the kind of person who loves a challenge.
I do, yes.
And see, that's what I like about you. You're independent, you're smart, and you're not afraid of trying new things.
That's really how you see me.
Yes, look, Trust me, go, you'll love it. I'll meet you there later. Okay? Good, good.
Fantastic.
Brilliant.
Wonderful.
It's all lies. I told you, Clem's being brainwashed by the Willises. You were going to put him on the first plane back to... Hello? How long does it take to make a simple cup of coffee? Did I need to put the order in last week?
Right here, your lordship. Oh, what are you doing here?
Mr. Hanley, I need you to accompany me to the station for questioning.
Why?
A serious complaint has been made against you by your son's principal, Susan Kennedy.
Well, I don't have time for that, so whatever you need to ask me, you can ask me right here.
Okay, let me be clear. I need you to come to the station. It's not a request.
First, you want to loosen the nuts by turning them counterclockwise, but you don't want to take them all the way off. Just to break the resistance, like so. Then, you want to attach the jack and start raising the car until there's no weight on the tyres. But before I demonstrate on how to do that, who would like to have a go? Naomi.
No, I'm fine. I don't want to deprive anyone else of having a go. I mean,
But you're here to learn.
yeah, but I just think most people would call roadside assistance if they had a flat. I mean, I know I would.
So it'll be a new experience for you, Dan.
That's right, Naomi. Getting out of your comfort zone and all that.
Yeah, okay. Can't be that hard. Just any nut.
And you're not. Just put a bit of muscle into that.
Thank you.
You'll get there.
We interviewed Ezra with the accusations made by Clem, but Ezra is saying that Clem has made up the whole thing.
But he's lying.
And what about Chloe? Did you manage to get her to come forward?
No, but regardless, with this type of accusation, the police don't need the victim to file a complaint, okay? We're compelled to investigate if there's any suspicion of wrongdoing.
So he'll be arrested.
The WA police will launch an investigation, but to be honest, it's going to be an uphill battle to try and get proof.
Don't say it, please. Don't stand there and tell me he's going to get away with it.
Look, Therese, I don't like this any more than you do, okay?
We're talking about a 16-year-old girl.
I know, all I'm saying is, without Chloe's side of the story, it's going to take a long time to mount a sufficient case against Ezra. Now, that will happen. It's just going to take time.
Meanwhile, Clem and Chloe suffer.
Okay, so what you're saying is if we can persuade Chloe to come forward, you'll have enough proof to arrest him.
We would be in a much better position, that's for sure.
How you doing there, Naomi?
I'm fine.
Just remember the jack needs to go perpendicular to the car. Maybe I should do it for her.
Nah. You heard her. She's fine.
Bagging out people in class is not presenting a legitimate front.
I know, but look at her. I can't help it. She clearly isn't one to get her hands dirty.
Damn it.
There is my case.
Maybe you should take a break.
I'm good.
Or I could go through it one more
But
time.
really, I can do this. You know why? Because I love a challenge.
Okay.
I don't know why your brother wasted his money on bringing her here. He clearly knows nothing about her.
Why would you care?
I'm just saying.
Is this you being jealous?
I'm jealous.
Not even a little bit?
No, I'm
What?
I'm just saying that she's pathetic.
Hi, Chloe. I work for this hotel. Hi, Chloe.
Chloe Jones calling.
Oh, Chloe, hi. Thanks for calling me.
No, thank you.
Actually, I'm really sorry. This isn't really about a job. I wanted to talk to you about Clem Hanley.
What's going on?
Look, Clem's really upset about what happened between you and his dad.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Please, don't hang up. Look, I realise that I'm a complete stranger, but I know Clem and I know that he's worried about you.
He doesn't care.
He said his dad tried to assault you.
What? No, that's not true.
Look, I know what you're going through.
You don't know anything.
Chloe, Ezra tried to do the same thing to me. And so I know what it's like to want to crawl into a hole and never think about it and to never talk about it. But the only way to move forward is to admit what happened. Please, Chloe, talk to me. Let me help you. Is Clem right?
Hey, sorry, I got held up at the station. It looks like you're really getting into it, though.
I just got that all over my face, didn't I?
That suits you.
Is that really the best you got? I mean, I'm standing here looking like the Exxon Valdez disaster, and all you can say is it's a good look.
Oh, come on, it'll wash off. Okay, something's telling me I should stop talking now.
Something's telling me you might be right.
Please move away from me now.
Maybe you should give me a hand.
Yeah, good idea.
You know, if you want to change your tyre, you could just call roadside assistance.
And what are you doing here?
Oh, your mum told me where to find you. You could...
Huh. Did she now?
Yeah, because I need you to move my meetings around for the rest of the week. Get up there as well.
Can you just put that in a text message?
I did, several times, but there was no response. I'm still...
Well, that's because my phone's in my bag and it's my day off.
Right, well, have you got some time to go over it now? Because I've got counsellors waiting for me to get back.
Fine. I'll get my notebook.
Look, I know that was really difficult, but you did the right thing.
I hate him for what he tried to do to me.
I know. I hate him too. And it's men like Ezra who think that they have power over us, but they don't. We're going to take that power back and make sure that this never, ever happens again. So look, I'll be in touch. But if you need to talk to me, you can contact me anytime.
Thank you.
Okay.
I just wondered if Brad was around. Are you all right? You look like you've been crying.
Come in. I got in touch with Chloe. And, I told her what Ezra tried to do to me. And, I guess it all just came back to me. That feeling of powerlessness and not knowing what was going to happen. That poor kid. You know, if I'm being like this as a grown woman, what must it be like for a 16-year-old? And how's it going to affect her for the rest of her life?
Especially if there's a chance Ezra will get away with it.
Well, he's not going to. Chloe's decided to come forward. I should call Brennan.
Yeah.
And I'll be personally overseeing the revamp. So if anyone has any issues with the changes, you can speak directly to me.
I have an issue with not being consulted.
Well, you're no longer in charge here, so I don't see what your problem is.
Mr. Hanley.
I'm in a meeting.
Ezra Hanley. On behalf of the West Australian Police Department, I'm placing you under arrest for the assault of Chloe Jones.
This is some kind of a joke, right? All right, get back to work. We'll wrap this up later. Listen, whatever they've told you is just a smear campaign. It's a pack of lies.
Not according to Miss Jones, it's not. Or your son either. He's agreed to give testimony backing up her case. I'll be taking you back to the station and you'll be extradited back to Perth, where you'll have to face trial. You're not obliged to say or do anything, but anything you do or say may be used as evidence. Do you understand that?
Oh, and don't worry about Lassiter's while you're gone. I've spoken to the Quill Group, and they've suspended your contract, effective immediately. And I've been appointed the new manager of operations. And the first thing I'm going to do is prepare a list of every woman that you have ever worked with and give it to the police.
And I can assure you the WA Police Department will call all of them individually. Make sure there are no more victims out there.
Yeah, and if there are, they will find them.
In automatic cars, you'll have separate dipsticks for the transmission fluid. So we pull it out like this, and we give it a wipe, and then we check the levels. Naomi, did you want to come check out where the dipstick goes?
No, I don't. I mean, because is anyone actually going to go home and attempt to tune their own car? No, he won't, because nobody in their right mind would do that when there are perfectly good people, such as your pretty self, who can do that sort of thing for us.
You know, I think Mark thought that this whole thing would be a nice idea for you guys to do together.
Together, great concept, considering he's just bailed on me for the second time.
He said it was an emergency.
Yeah, well, so is my need to go and fix what was a perfectly good manicure. So thank you, but I'm done. You have to be kidding me. Do you know how much this bag costs? Do you know how much this bag costs?
Okay, well, if it cost that much, you shouldn't have brought it.
No, I think you're going to be paying for another one.
As if that's our responsibility.
No, it was ruined while I was enrolled in your class. You were paying for a new one. End of discussion.
What a princess.
Mark Brennan is an absolute superhero.
He bailed on our date twice, Mum. And, you know, it was his stupid idea to take us on that course anyway, and then he just up and left me.
Yes, because he was trying to get a hardened criminal off our streets, make it safer for all of us.
No, I think if we're going to hand out medals, then maybe Therese and Susan and the two kids could have one.
I don't think you can discount the part that Mark played.
Well, look, I get it, Mum. He is your golden boy, but he is in my bad books, at least until I go home and have a shower, which is what I need to do right now.
Hey, have you heard the good news about Ezra?
I have, and it's all thanks to Mark Brennan, if you believe my mother's version of the story.
Yeah, well, let's grab a coffee because we need to work out a strategy now that he's gone.
No, can it wait? I need to go home and have a shower. I smell like a service station.
Yeah, no. Come on, just let's grab one quick coffee.
No,
We need to
no,
strike while the
Paul.
iron's hot. Come on, sit down, grab a coffee.
Fine. What's a little bit more public humiliation, anyway?
Yeah, but I swear I did not touch that bag.
Hey, sexy.
What are you doing?
Where's Michelle?
She's not here.
So? I'll leave this with you.
Look, things have changed, okay? We're going legitimate from now on. Talk to Michelle, she's on board with it.
Well, she's not the one who's giving the orders. Now I was told to leave this here, and that's what I'm doing. See you later. Catch you, babe.
What's in the bag?